Hello, welcome to the Villages, Florida. My name is David. I'm a realtor with Florida Realty Investments. This is our weekly look at the real estate market here in the Villages. The first thing I would ask is that you check the date. We produce the show every Monday. Make sure that you're watching the most recent show. You can get the most recent information. Once again, my name is David. I can be reached at DavidisinFlorida@gmail.com. I should mention that all of the information presented here is based on the multiple listing service, which is the listing service for pre-owned properties, not including the village's own internal listing service. This week we're going to introduce something new, which is time on the market, and this graph shows us how long currently available listings have been on the market in the villages. You can see that it looks as if it's been increasing pretty steadily since the beginning of April, from less than 24 days on the market on average to almost 30 days, an increase of almost 25%. Next, we'll look at listings. They range in price from $179,000 to almost $2.5 million. And the thing to note is that since the 4th of April, which is almost 2 months ago, the number of listings has increased by almost 50%, from 108 listings to 161 listings. You might think that that was due to new listings, but when we get to the new listing section, you'll see that that is not the case. This table breaks down the listings by price. You can see that this week there are 51 listings in the price range of $300,000 to $400,000. Last week there were 47, the week prior 42, the week prior to that 41, and the week prior to that 35. Similarly, the listings in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range has also seen an increase from 34 last week to 39 this week. The week prior to that 31, prior to that 31, and the week prior to that 30. This also holds true in the $500,000 to $600,000 price range, where we have increased every week for the last 4 weeks. Feel free to pause this video at any time. I'll be presenting a lot of information, and you can review it at your leisure. This map shows us where in the villages the current listings are located. Next, we'll turn our attention to new listings. This goes back over the last 8 weeks, and you can see that the number of new listings has stayed fairly steady at around 30 to 40 new listings per 7-day time period. We can take a look at details on the new listings, and we can see that most of them are in the $300,000 to $500,000 price range. This week there were 12 new listings in the $300,000 to $400,000 price range. Last week 16, the week prior 10, and the week prior to that 14. This map shows us where in the villages these new listings are located. If we briefly take a look at listing price per square foot, we can see that prices per square foot have remained fairly constant over the last 2 months at around $300 a square foot. This is the mean of all listings in the villages. Next, we'll turn our attention to properties that have sold over the last 7 days. And you can see that after rising from the mid-30s to almost 50, we've dropped back to the mid-30s again. We'll see how this develops over time. This map shows us where in the villages these properties that sold are located. We can also take a closer look at the price realized on sales, and this is the price per square foot on properties that have sold. You can see that we certainly seem to have peaked around the end of April, and I don't know if the downward trend will continue. Keep tuning in every week, and we'll see how this develops. So that was our weekly look at the real estate market here in the villages. My name is David. I can be reached at DavidisinFlorida@gmail.com. If you have any questions on real estate in the villages or its close proximity, I'll be happy to answer them for you. If I don't have an answer, I will research to find the answer for you. For your real estate needs in the villages, please contact David at DavidisinFlorida@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. Take care.